Multi-gun man, that one's for you. I'm pretty sure she also has a 357 Magnum up her ass. What are we looking at today? We're looking at Red Velvet Cake Pastry Stout from Untitled Art. This one, it weighs in at a lovely 11.7%. Wow, I never realized that Untitled Art was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Can't believe anything out of that shithole tastes good at all. Ooh. Finally, one that surprises me for the good. Seems how it is called Red Velvet Cake. Big old red head. See what I did right there? Being that it's red, can it surpass the light test? Here, not sure if this one does any special effects or not, but there's gym mode, low, medium, high, and turbo. Wow! That holds back the world. Speaking of that, don't go anywhere, especially if you're Jim. Jim, I have something for you. It smells like red velvet cake. Definitely smells awesome. Cheers. Oh my. Oh, cake with booze in it. Whew. So I picked up a couple auction wins today. I got a 1940 CarQuest Ford pickup truck. It also says that it has a lockable bank, limited edition, die cast. I guess I never even actually looked to see if anywhere on here, date of manufacture 7221. So that tells me nothing. Oh, and I know that thing that you're not supposed to do. I think from the other one that there's a chance that these are from 1999-ish. Oh. Here's why people don't take them out of the package. Because I can't get it out of the fucking package. This thing like glued in here or something? What in the absolute fuck? First time it's been out of its package. That's cool as hell. It is a lockable. You got the little key here on the guy. That's cool. So I'm guessing you... There you go. Put your money in there. Retrieve it from there. Doors do not open. It does have a little bit of detail in there. Nothing painted or anything like that. Either way you look at this, the craftsmanship on this is better than some of that schwiz that Hector does. So that's one. They gotta take care of this stuff. It's probably a collector's item. And the other one was the 1952 panel delivery. Now this would be something That'd be cool as hell to own in full scale. Like how they put the little piece of paper on the end of the box. Carefully set that right there. This one also has never been out of the box to this moment in time. Wow, this one's got some weight. Oh, this is the same shit. Doors on this one open though. And you put your money in there? Oh, this one's badass. Hey Hector, you want to see how some shit should really be done? Look at that. Ding dong, fucker. Yeah, it's funny that it almost looks like the hood would open on this one, but I reckon ze not. The doors don't open. This is like a ghetto truck. Got a package in. So we got those. Okay, well here. Let's find out what was in the package. It is for the Corona Kid. A power steering pulley, which I am not sure how hard this is to take off by myself. So far the serpentine belt's on. It's making belt noises, you know, that I don't remember it making before. It's not making the thud 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 that it did, but okay, thank you. Just gonna put this into the truck. I mean, physically not where it's supposed to be in the truck, but you know, in the truck. Okay, Jim. Me and Jim have been trying to make a love connection, and you know, Jim, the more and more that I think about it, I just don't think that whole plan was going to work. See, here's what the plan was. Jim really wants one of Ed's pistols, and I have one of Ed's pistols, and it's even though it's one of Ed's pistols, it's not what I envision in my brain. And so Jim came up with an idea that if he found me the one that I actually wanted, we could just trade, and he would get what he wants, one of Ed's guns, and I would get what I wanted, and that was the Sig Sauer P220 Elite. And as it turns out, for some reason, as far as I'm concerned, one of the most beautiful, and I don't see how it's the most difficult to do, a shiny Elite with rosewood grips. Hell, Sharky found out when he tried to surprise me, and when I said maybe I'll just ship the SIG to Jade Elite Ammunition and see if maybe he can throw down some the equivalent to a Robar coating on it, have that done for me, and basically Jay would be stripping it all down and having someone coat it, and then Sharky was going to ship a set of rosewood grips to him. Can't even find the frickin' rosewood grips, let alone the gun. So the whole thing has been kind of a kibosh, and even more disappointing is every time you find a site that says that they have one in stock, turns out to be a scam, a fake. I don't know if they're just taking your money and you never, I mean, hell, think about it. You can't exactly like get a firearm sent to your FFL without paying for it. So they already have your money. Now you're completely at their whim. So I guess Jim said that I thought I found some links, and he said that he's already been all over them, and it just all turned out to be fake. So here's the bottom line, Jim. I'm not sure this is all working out, and at this moment in time, we're sort of talking about Plan B, which would be I'd have to just get a SIG Delta Elite, and because it has to be the Delta Elite. I've seen there's a few different models out there, like I think the Scorpion Carry or something like that, and that one ends up with an alloy frame, so the whole buffing it, cleaning all of the stuff off and making it shiny. I mean, it's really looking like I need to find a Sig Sauer P220 Elite and send it to Jay, take a brand new gun and take all of whatever finishes on it off and try to make it the gun that I want. But the bottom line is I don't think this whole system is working out for us very well, Jim. So here is the and you're probably not going to be happy with it, because he's just going on. Well, maybe what I need to do is just find someone that can go back to making Ed's gun right, and that was a thought process that I actually never had, Jim. Instead, this is the one that I have. Jim, you are my brother. You have just everything from our friendship to always willing to step up and do whatever you can for me and Christine. I'm blessed with such incredible family. And the thing that sucks the most, Jim, is the distance from point A to point B. So to show my appreciation and my love for our relationship, I just want you to have Ed's gun. I have no conditions. I don't want you to try to find me anything else. Instead, I now have to figure out how to get two things on my way to you. So here is the original box. It came with 2 magazines. So Jim, like I said, I have to figure out all that. But I know if Ed was here, that he would approve, And I know some people would be like, you're like a double idiot. Jim means the world to me, so I consider myself blessed that I can do this for Jim. So, Jim, tonight now I got 2 damn things that I have to get to you. So, Ed says take it and shoot the fire out of it. It's an awesome gun. I absolutely do love shooting this. It's an all stainless steel gun. It's heavy, which I still have carried it. I mean, I've carried it a little bit. I do have a holster, which I would even still use with the other one, which is kind of why down the road, I will try to find one and go through with my fiendish plan of it'll probably have to be converted into one of these. It appears that the what I want, which is what Jolson has, was an ellipses very, very limited release, which is silly because it's such a pretty gun. I can't believe the only way you could have... they made a shit ton of these, and then the most beautiful copy of it, as far as I'm concerned, is the one with the beautiful rosewood grips. I mean, these will probably always be better for shooting at the G10 grips. Adjustable sights, fiber optic front post. But Jim, I love him, my brother, and it means a lot that I'm able to give this to you. And I just know if Ed was here, he'd be tearing up a little, because that's the way Ed was. So, Jim, I just thought I would do this here in the form of a video. That way I can't back out. How's that? How is that for logic? Oh, well, shit. There's a video. I'd really look like a dickwad right now if I backed out on this. Jim, cheers. God, it smells just like a finnet cake coming out of the oven. Ooh. Okay, let's read some comments. Rich F. Oh, he was Cheers Clubbers. This is on the best Mosin ever. It is. Gunwild says, first bitches, and it didn't get, well, it's because it got deleted because I filled in the blanks. Clyde says, whiskey and revolution for all. Miles says, seconds. Jolson says, we need more cowbell. Tardisia says, most definitely. God, I was going to do it for you, Jolson, but right now Christine is upstairs working on her Quickie with Miss B series. Oh, it's later than planned because even though Christine says, talk to you tomorrow, John, she went and logged in and John wasn't there and had to text him and he's like, well, I just figured you were busy. Well, I figured you'd know when I said, I'll see you tomorrow. Evidently they're having a good time because she sounds like a giddy schoolgirl up there right now. I know it's a bummer, Jolson. I know how much you were looking forward and counting on that. Rich, it's getting down there, but I think I'm gonna have to do a shot of the lower. If I was going to pour myself a bigger glass of scotch, it would be probably this one. Now, if I was to pour myself one that I wanted to, say, craftily drink over a 2 to 3 hour window, it would be one of the Brook Laddies Octomores. Those are just such a heavy hitter, and this is really turning into a sad day. I have not, I've been to 4 different liquor stores up here over the last week, and none of them had it. The Kenwood Liquor had this one, but I'd really like to get a bottle of the other Cardias, the one with the blue label. For some reason, I love them nipples. For some reason, I think the other one had more of the port, the sherry cask kind of a thing going for it. And maybe that's the deal. Maybe the other one actually says sherry on it, and this one says port and wine, and the other one got a little bit more sweet, and this one is just, this is good. I mean, in no means. I mean, we're talking about the upper crust. We're talking about the front row. It sits on the front row for a reason here. It's, hell, Bamboo even has to take a back seat. So I'm just saying, Jeremy, that's not like, I know Jeremy's like this pushover little bitch, and if you say just the wrong thing, then he's like, I won't be your friend for like 48 hours, and then when I get over it and smoke a ball, hell, he's my friend again, that kind of shit. It's awesome. Ding dong. What? It's an awesome Scotch. Don't get me wrong at all. It's just it'd be a good complement to the other one. You know, when we crack that one open, it would have been nice to be able to go, okay, this is the differences between the two of them. I think the Cardeas is just a nipple over the quarter cask. The quarter cask is has a little bit more of an oakish to it, where the other one has more of a sweetness from the wines. The Laphroaig 10, after you've treated yourself to Cardeas, quarter cask, and Loire, then you have the 10. You will be subtly disappointed, but overall, I still really like that campfire smokiness that you get out of it. And then you kind of go into a completely different beast when you get into the Paul John and the Octomores. They're just... Whew. But I probably should dive into the back row. There's a lot of good stuff on that entire shelf. But right now, I am going to have me a wee bit of this. Yeah, all you people concerned about my well-being, don't worry. I still have the Ed gun. This one I can't even try to story my way out of explaining getting rid of it. This one Ed purchased was part of his collection. And I don't even know why. Just decided to send it to me because that really is the way Ed was. So I don't know. Again, it all comes down to I've tried to find a few things here and there to send some to some of my closest family, because it was Ed's, and Jim gets a gun, and Joey got a knife. Don't let that don't let the way that seems affect our relationship, Joey. Got a little bit of the tickles off of that. Jeremy, speaking of little bitches, he said, I called and I watch all. That's what I told him. Poco not top 5. Salty, naked, salty, naked. Tordicius says, freeze-dried naked. Jolson, when I used to work in a gas station down in Georgia, the Cajun boiled peanuts were always the best after they had been in the pot for over a week, slow cooking. Woo. Tordicius says, cowbell for Georgia. I have to either get a hold of some peanuts or maybe go on eBay and get some of the potters. I really like that route. I did like the creation and the experimentation, but I was shocked at the magnitude of some of the things. Like, what I didn't understand is the potters is just a bag of peanuts, and it comes with like this tea bag looking thing. You just plop it in the pot and you cook away, and they always came out pretty damn good and pretty consistent. The only thing I did is I added reapers to several of those batches just to get it to be my way. And in comparison to roughly the same amount of peanuts, and I'm adding Creole seasoning and regular salt and maybe some pepper, and just trying to just experiment. Hell yeah, brother. But yeah, peanuts are really good. I mean, maybe this is one of those things that's probably best I don't live in Georgia. We get a 50-gallon drum of peanuts boiling down here. Steven, review the Cheerwine. Well, see, no, here's it's okay. I can do it. I can do it from memory. I'm not going to be able to do it from taste because there was 3, and I gave 1 to Matt to let Charlie have. Hope there's no alcohol in it. And I brought 1 upstairs for Christine to have. So it was cherry soda. It tasted like part of the element. Like if you imagine that Dr. Pepper is part A and part B, this is one of those parts. It was cheery. I don't know about the wine part. It's kind of a gray area for it, I guess. It's good. I'm not really I'm not a soda drinker. When we go out and do lunch, I strive for the raspberry iced tea, and one of the places that we've been frequenting quite a bit lately, they don't have raspberry iced tea, but they do have sweet tea. So that's what I have. If I don't have coffee, it's sweet tea. So. And then here, I don't rifle through the refrigerator other than the Cheerwine that's upstairs for Christine, because she was actually looking forward to trying it. The only thing I have upstairs is orange juice. And, when I was at, last time I was up at Sam's Club, luck of the draw. I have found that I really enjoy Celsius. The boys at DDE, Daily Driven Exotics, were showing this off so much in their videos that Celsius actually contacted them and wanted to sponsor them. So there's no high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors, 7 essential vitamins, proven in 6 published university studies. So unlike, say, some of the energy drinks or whatever, this one is not high in sugar. It's not high in calories. Total carbs is 2 grams. Total sugars is 0. It has vitamin C. I thought this was a good compromise. And Sam's Club, they had a variety pack with 3 different. Put in something special with 3 different flavors in it: orange, the guava, and wild berry. And that's what the guava looks like. Has good flavor. Now, if they could do this and make it 5%, I'd be on board. I guess we could. We could just put vodka in it. Jolson, the P220 10mm that Lipsy's currently has listed as an exclusive is the Empire Scorpion. Verducia says, Sig makes good cowbells. Yeah, the Scorpion looks basically just like that, but it's a, it looks like it's a bronze color, but they call it some kind of a dark earth. I mean, if all I wanted was something to pacify my time between, I mean, that would be, that right now, that would probably be the, I kind of looked around, and the Lipsy's price is right on par with what the thing normally is, no matter, so, yeah, if I won the mini lottery and or had put aside enough money to do something like that to place it for myself, that Empire Scorpion, that would probably be okay. In my brain, it's not, but then again, that one's not either. But I'm just saying, someday I will get a P220 Elite of some flavor. Mainly because I don't really want to be waiting around for someone like Lipsy's to like do it all over again. I enjoy shooting that gun, and I love the fact that it's a 10mm. And so the other thing I thought about, Jim, is somewhere in here. I'm not sure where everything stood, but I'll just go with the. I owed you a 10mm, and it's sort of supposed to be a SIG, but this one's an Ed, so I think that trumps it. So, but no, Jolson, I looked at that one, and like I said, I probably somewhere down the road here, I will just get another Delta Elite, and it'll give me something to enjoy and to shoot, with the whole plan that someday I can send it out to someone like Jade Elite Ammunition. And what I mean, this is the end result that what Jay did to this would be awesome to have P220 Elite 10mm, and then with the rosewood grips, because this shit is not only color, but I have not had this thing apart since I got it back from Jay, and I can't even tell if there is any lubrication even on the slide rails on this, but it's one of the smoothest feeling guns in the collection until you step up to the level of like the performance centers or my IFG, my Tanfoglia 10mm. So that would be a great look. Unfortunately, this is Robar, and Robar is no longer doing firearms. But to have had, but I see everything works out. Everything works out for a reason, and I'm much happier. I'm much happier with what I'm going to do. But I'm just saying, down the road, down the road, it just has to be one of the Elites, because the Elite is a stainless frame and a stainless slide. Which is also what I wanted to have done to Ed's gun someday. We'll see if someday ever comes. That was 3D, I'd have a concussion. Poco, oh man, watching this while leaving some soft serve in the bathroom. Poco, J-Dog here at Matt's Sisters. Too bad Matt wasn't here to hear that. Redneck Ramblings. Greetings, Captain. Matt's in the house. Beer looks like a good one. Yeah. That's about as far as it went. I mean, it was drinkable, but it was forgettable. Jolson, Epstein's Island coming up for sale. Hey, maybe a few of us could pool our resources. Oof, that's rich. Boko. Matt didn't start out with, I'm not gonna lie. He's lying because he knows full and well that his sister has my address. Redneck. No light penetrating those cookies. Jeremy? Don't worry, Eric. I don't like any of the movies you recommend either. Ha ha. I don't know. I thought it was. I thought the movie was entertaining, but I don't know. I just it. Yeah, we'll just give. I'll just give up trying that. Redneck. Boiled nuts. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Redneck, just checked. Looks like I'm subbed to your new backup channel. Excellent. Appreciate that. Because I have the feeling that I am never going to be YouTube's friend. And I, just like with in real life, YouTube, I will not get down on my knees while you walk all over everybody and make shit up. So, again, spreading disinformation about the 2020 election. I haven't said anything politically, so if they were to give me a strike on this channel, it would be something other than what came out of my mouth. So if I just keep saying 2020 election, 2020 election, 2020 election, 2020 election.
Joe Biden! Joe Biden! Joe Biden!
Boko. How come when Matt pours his own liquor, he pours a light single, but when it's your liquor, he pours a heavy double? That's a good question, huh? Redneck, best economy ever. Oh yeah. I can see how people could be so happy about their choice of presidents. I mean, Biden is just killing it, isn't he? I mean, it's like $100 for a half a tank of fuel. Oh God, that's great. I love to see how far my money goes at the grocery store. Oh, and heck, let's just get on this bandwagon right away. Excuse me, Zeus would be telling me this too. Sticks. His Rumble exclusive video, in other words, the one where YouTube would try to silence free speech. That one he didn't do. He did an exclusive over on Rumble YouTube. I wonder why everybody's moving to Rumble YouTube. Talked about how there's now a push started once again. The lockdowners. The whole lockdowner mentality. And I'm here to tell you, of course you already know, that it never happened. To this moment in time, the only place where I walk through the door without a mask on, I make them give me a mask, is at the hospital. And that is it. And the only place that it was ever an issue is when I was asked to leave the Super One in East Duluth. And I looked that manager in the eyes and said, well, you lost money from me forever. I will never spend another dime in here. And I haven't to this point in time. So if they think they're going to try lockdowns and masks again, go fuck yourself until we all stand up. This will be the continuous thing. And Sticks didn't even, Sticks didn't bring this up and try to have this conversation with Christine, and she always goes straight for it's all about control. I already know it's all about control. But Sticks was pointing out, just part of his montage, that over in China, they test their citizens like every 24 hours for COVID. You are not allowed to leave your house. These people are on such stringent lockdowns that people are dying in their home. They're finding them dead from maybe other medical reasons, heart attacks, whatever, starving to death. They're not able to get any help. They are the most controlled and manipulated society on this planet. Coming to America soon. Stay tuned. And yet, the highest COVID rate is in China. Huh. Those masks must be working out well. That lockdown thing really must be doing the job. So, all you fucking retarded sacks of shit driving around in your car all by yourself with your mask on, you are fucking lemmings. You are sheep. Might as well just leap off the cliff. Follow the rest of them right on down. But because we added two different species together, so one must be just like the other. I literally could not believe it. I stopped up at Chris's work to pick up my allowance, and she had a gas receipt for me for 10 cents off. I mean, $2 is $2 on $100 worth of fuel, and a guy comes in wearing a mask, wearing the grinder shield. Christine said after he left, even their most liberal employee was shaking her head. So I don't know if I've been missing it because I haven't really been following along with anything. I haven't given a rip shit. The politics seem like they just keep going in the direction of stupidity. But I was listening to Sticks this morning, and when he said that this whole mentality of the lockdown thing may be coming back, I was like, no, and go fuck yourself. Mike, cheers. I raise you a Category 5 Hurricane High Gravity Malt Liquor 25 ounce 8% beer and 2 Russian Imperial Stouts 9% beers. I am assuming that's what you're drinking or were drinking. I raise myself to that. But Mike, cheers. Redneck, holy shit, I just checked the price of eggs. What the fuck? I have not bought eggs in a few years. My chickens don't make many, but they make more than I eat. Yeah, that's why when Mike came back from the grocery store and said that it was over $9 for the large quantity, the 18 pack of eggs. $9. Again, I realize that Lily told me years ago that my tactics suck, but you fucking retard Biden supporters that really think that Orange Man was bad, that our economy was just so hideous under Trump that you must be doing cartwheels in the backyard of your support over where the United States is going, and unfortunately bringing the world with it. You are giving up freedom. You are giving up your rights. We have the lowest common denominator running this country. half-wit dumb fucks that think that boys can be girls and girls can be boys. If a 6-year-old says that he wants to be a girl, that we should like lob off his dick, and these are all the perfect. These are all the perfect decisions being made by people that their brains are a decade away from even being developed. So yes, these are the people, and the same ones that are showing how great they can run an economy. And at what point? Because I really thought I would never see it get this bad before the people grabbed their flaming sticks and their pitchforks and they headed for government. I guess we're all just so stupid, and not to mention we're at the point where the average person just knows that like you can't even have the thoughts that I have, because I would be considered by the deep state and the Dems to be a terrorist, because I care about this country, and I also like not throwing all of my money away. So I'm making the same amount of money I was making when a package of eggs was $2. I think an 18 pack was, well, I don't think it was over $2.50 now that I think about it, because not all that long ago, when Trump was in office, paid 99 cents for 12 eggs. So naturally, 18 of them is not going to be much more than that, right? Otherwise, instead of getting 18 for $2.59 and 12 for 99 cents, you could get 24 for $1.98. See how that works? Now it's almost $10 for 18. Like I said, go look at chips. Christine's like going, oh, I can finally order you some Pocky ghost pepper chips off of the app. You want me to get you some? Yeah. And then she goes, well, there's a couple different kinds, and it turned out there wasn't a couple different kinds. There was a couple different sizes, like 2 smaller ones or 1 bigger bag. And then I noticed that it was $9 for that bag of chips. And it's over $6 for a bag of Doritos over at our grocery store. Orange man bad. Yeah, that's right. Joe Biden and the Democrats, they're just killing it, aren't they? The economy's so great. Redneck, that Japanese liquor blue, or is that the glass? It was in these blue glasses. So it was the normal whiskey color. Mr. Mark Mack on the juice drop. Cheers, Eric, Matt, Miles. Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to all of you. Redneck, sucks. The beer didn't bring more flavor across. It happens a lot. Unfortunately, yes. Nice Hooters. Rich, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Gunwild says, Foxtrot 6. F6. F6 is a misdemeanor. F6 is a miss. Rich Huff, cheer wine is a southern thing. Gunwild, robbed of the outro, babe, again. Son of a bitch. I don't know what's for dinner, but I want seconds. Eltenda, let's go.
Joe Biden!
Mr. Mark Mack on the best Mosin ever. Eric, I try to listen to the X22B report every night as well. A bunch of the stuff that he has talked about has come to pass as being accurate. But I sure wish a lot of the stuff that he discussed would all come true. I am so sick and tired of watching the biggest joke in history, the biggest con job. We don't want to use the other word, because otherwise they'll just come over here and we'll level this channel with a strike for not meeting up to YouTube's agenda with the deep state and what they were told. You do what you're told, YouTube. When the FBI says to cover up free speech, you do it. And fuck you too. Rich Huff, no outro girl. Damn it, Jim. McLean, Matt's grandma loves eating nuts. Paul, T-Rex were so mean because their arms were too short to masturbate. Cheers, and let's go, Brandon. Cheapo gun guy, all I have to say is... Matt Davis says E as in Edward or enormous. 3. E3 is a miss. What the hell am I doing? Grabbing a red pig. Later on I'll be down here going, why is there a hit in the middle of the ocean? Wade, happy birthday to me, and... Happy birthday, Wade, my big brother. I hope you got everything you want for your birthday. Probably most of that being silence, leave me alone, let me nap. And some 762 by 39. That is a nice ass. Ludwig, maybe Cheerwine will mix with the bamboo. Well, yeah, that really does sound like a great try, but I don't have any more to try. Sad face. EMT Rail Friend. B3 as in B-E-E-T-H-R-E-E. B3. And B3 is a miss. Sharky, cheers all. Have a great New Year's. Hey Matt, D60 on deck. O and packages. Sharky, 35.50. Now that's a whiskey. 35.50.
Well, you got action.
Yes, it is. That's the way I like my whiskey served. There's on the rocks, there's neat, and then there's naked. Sharky, True Social isn't going anywhere. I still see US only. Can't even create an account. They don't have the infrastructure. You know, I have not, which I'm probably part of the issue. I mean, just, me all by myself. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was gonna fire up my Truth Social app, but all of a sudden I got sidetracked by both that and a couple of jokes. This just in from Multi Gunman. Job interview. Human resources manager. What is your greatest weakness? He is interviewing an older man, and the theory is why older men do not get hired. What is your greatest weakness? Old man. My honesty. Human resources manager. I don't think honesty is a weakness. Old man. I don't give a fuck what you think. Next. What's your New Year's resolution? To procrastinate more. I'll start tomorrow. Thank you, Multi-Gunman. Truth Social. Where did I have it in here? See, I use it so much I don't even know where it is. I think I have... Oh, there it is. Spinning wheel. Spinning wheel. We're still a spinning wheel. Okay, so that's great. Let's see. In comparison to Twatter, oh look, that fired up right away. Oh, by the way, I'm out of fag book jail, so that's always nice. Ooh, almost time for me to cook, because I'm making dinner tonight. That's right. Sharky 5527, peanut diving, and good car wash. Boom.
Fucked on camera at 55 minutes and 8 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Sharky, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 50 seconds. No freckles, my soul can be her first one.
I'll do his own.
Sharky, your soul can be her second one. Sharky, damn right, Matt. Fish needs to be cooked properly, else it'll suck. He brought me over some last night after he was done cooking, and it was good. I mean, it had no bones, and that is one of the things that I truly enjoy, is when I bite into some fresh food. I would rather not bite into a... Hang on, I got some important stuff to do. Okay, it's a detector. Huh. Car came out looking pretty cool.
Almost the same. It's just the front end and the rear end a little different. But yeah, pretty damn kick-ass. Thank you, Andrew. And make sure you guys check out his channel. I have to remember to go ahead and put the link to his
Like I said, though, I told him I'm not watching this.
Go ahead and make up the next video. Thank you again,
Oh, when I told him I wasn't watching, I forgot to tell him that, though. Happy New Year. I hope your cat claws your scrotum area. Bet you that one won't make it. Because I said scrotum. My scrotum. I'm not watching it. I'm busy trying to separate the corn from my shit. Sharky? You call the J4 shot, but never say what it is. Really? Oh. It's a miss. See? Here's the peg. J4 is a miss. Fuck, that's what happens when Matt's here. Just go off the road, squirrel. What was it? Marked it as a miss based on your reaction. Good. Okay, that's great. You are right. You are correct, sir. Sharky, just the tip of the barrel underwater basically turned the shotgun, my guess, it was a shotgun, into a pipe bomb. The water don't compress that good, so basically it clogged the barrel right there. Sharky, 1 hour, 31 minutes and 50 seconds. Another ginger without freckles. My soul is screwed. There, I'm sorry, but this one is better than that one, but we can do both. But she's either not happy or she just looks like she just wants to see if she can get all the skin off your wiener before you die. Sharky, bravo, 3. B. That one was called somewhere earlier is a miss. So it. Damn. Sharky, making that paracord grenade takes time. Time is money. Deal with it. Sharky, SH, Outro Babe Robbery. Properly this time. I will have to put her back. Reloading. I think I'm going to take that one with me. Oof. Oofta. Okay. God damn, that's a fucking sexy rifle. I can't wait to go voting. Jim? Let's open it with the Hornet. So if it turns this way, is it a stealth bomber? Going to the club. Notice how I position this perfectly so that through the middle of the opener you can read suck. Okay. An hour ago, wow. Mr. 27 says top 58th. Then he says, hi, Brew Matt. Then he says, 223 pizzas sold in 1 hour. Damn, that's super busy. That was, Mr. 27, that was so typical of that store. That store, that was in the Millionaire Club. That store did over $1 million a year in sales. And my fiance at the time, was the manager of that one, and I was a manager of, I think at that particular time I was managing South St. Paul, the equivalent to the butthole on an orangutan. Yeah, we were like the living example of everything not to do. We never, very seldom, I can't say never, very seldom ate at home. The only thing the kitchen was used for was to keep alcohol cold in the refrigerator, along with leftovers. Hell, by the time I was what, 26 years old, I was already on my fourth new vehicle. I can honestly say that is not bragging at all, because if I was smart, I would have been able to tell you about the bitchin' savings account that I had and my retirement investments. Instead, I was having a goddamn great time. At one point in time, my truck, my snowmobile, and my motorcycle were all the same year, 1988. Meanwhile, my friend Tim, a lot of you have met him, he's the one that used his camper to transport us and firearms to the shoot that one year. When he retires, he'll probably have a couple of $1 million in his retirement fund. He was the guy that at the age of like 21 purchased a brand new Ford F-150, I think in 80% in cash. Personal favorite, Sharky. You know, she's the reoccurring one that has, for a while there, when she's in the white nightie, we can only know that her face and her eyes are devastating, and as it turns out, she has the entire rest of the package. But yeah, Tim's a very smart guy when it comes to frugal, when it comes to financing, and he's not going to have any of the concerns that me and Christine are going to have, because as of right now, my only form of retirement will be passing away. Work up until they shut the box. Rich Huff says, cheers, Clubbers. Cheers, Rich. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Rich. Gunwild, did I make the club? Cheers. Yes, you did. Gunwild, oh yeah. Happy New Year, bitches. Gonna hit the, excuse me. Minute ago. Splarf nuggets and cheese. Laugh out loud from Hector. And Poco says, Happy New Year and shit. I sort of embellished that for you, Poco, but we all know what you meant. Okay, guys. Happy New Year to everybody. I'm sure what's today? Saturday? Yeah, baby. Took Monday off. 2 more freaking days of not having to deal with a job I can't stand anymore, but have to do it. Otherwise, I'll die broke sooner. So, yeah, I will see you tomorrow. But again, you guys have made this a fantastic year, and Gunwild, that would be Lily. So, cheers and shit, and Happy New Year. See you tomorrow.